Okay, so we've got a floating subfloor. This is something that everybody's got to have for all their studios. If you don't, your clients sometimes say, you don't have a floating shock absorbing floor with doctor's notes and scientific studies that say it's better for your joints? It's important. So everybody wants to save money by doing it yourself. Alvas has come up with the kit 15 years ago. We have made it so simple for you. All you got to do is have basic carpentry skills like you would if you tried to build your own, but don't try to reinvent the wheel. We've got this design down. Screw, basic, you buy the glue, you buy this. We supply everything else inside here. Hundreds of foam blocks. The durometer of these foam blocks is really strong. They'll last forever. This is foam made in the United States of America. There's another pool noodle video out there which is not so bad, but this is overseas foam. I don't trust the longevity. Plus, all of those have 2 layers of plywood. Plywood is the most expensive thing for any floating floor. Even more than the labor is the plywood nowadays. They've doubled in price. So our floor has 1 layer of plywood that is seamed together. Check this out. The same plywood on 2 sides, you make a little flap connector piece. When you put these things together, they all get glued up. They act like 1 piece of plywood, 1 layer, and hundreds of foam blocks. You don't even need a foam block at the seam like others do, because the seam is so strong. If you took the whole piece out in the alley or outside and bent it, it would be a perfect arc. It is actually acting like 1 piece of plywood when you're done screwing this thing together. You don't need 2 layers of plywood to make it taller. And like I said, plus plywood is very, very expensive nowadays. So these things are the way to go. That's the shock absorbing subfloor. Surface texture, oh my gosh, that's so debatable. You've got your tap, folklorico, flamenco. They traditionally like wood. What holds up under for a flamenco floor, we get asked all the time. I went to Malaga, Sevilla in Spain, where all the great flamenco's happening. The splinters were flying. If you don't have splinters flying, you ain't dancing flamenco. That's kind of what I've come up with, because all the greatest shows, the stage was completely chewed up. So maybe that answers the question. This stuff called Marley, PVC vinyl sheeting, made in America. Everything is America. This stuff right here is the lighter weight tape down material that is most popular. Yeah, we sell it, other companies sell it as well, but we are made in America, kind of important. And I think we have the best price as well, but check that out. The other stuff is thicker, twice as expensive, but you can weld it together. So there's no more taping of the seams or all that stuff. It's more of a permanent installation for a studio that doesn't want to worry about having seams come up with a tape like you have to redo more or less with this stuff. We've got the glue machine that you saw, which makes these panels in case you want to buy the whole panel complete. And also we talked about earlier how you can just do the whole thing yourself with minimal tools and basic carpentry skills. We talked about the Marley surface texture. I can't wait till the next episode where we talk about maybe some glassless mirrors or something like that. Thank you.